and tied up to an enormous worm.
A real one.
Those are boring. Once upon a time, there was a little girl who was being a pest. Her name was Beth, and this little girl had a monster of a sister.
Joe.
That's right. His name was Joe.
And Beth liked her monster very much.
And there were two other sisters in there somewhere, and a mother and a father. And his family lived in a small house in the shadows of a big city. And outside that city was an even bigger country.
And that country went to war.
To war with itself. But even though the father went to fight, that was hard. Even if the world had split apart, that little girl and her monster, together they were whole. What happened when they grew up? In this story, they never grow up. They stay the same, and it lasts forever.
Nothing lasts forever, Joe. Tell it again.
I don't want to.
Joe.
But I don't want to.
Actually, down to turn your hair up, Amy.
Miss Amy, you're not wearing nothing but braids. You're too little.
I'm not little, Hannah. I am practically a full-grown woman. I'm more of a woman than Joe.
What? Your hands clean at least?
Pink
Oh.
again.
I was writing my play. I must taste my inspiration in the morning before
I
I research my to-do.
something.
Where's Marmy, Hannah?
Oh, some creature came begging and your ma went off to see what was needed.
Why are you wearing the costume, Joe? We're not rehearsing today.
I met a family father away.
Josephine is so childish, Meg. It is most aggravating, Amy.
Aggregating. That's a new one.
Aggravating, dear. Oh,
Aggravating.
so what, Joe? A lady should seek to improve her vocabulary.
Vocabulary.
Stop writing it down.
Someday I shall publish the whole collection.
You won't.
Will.
Won't, Josephine.
Will.
Won't, Josephine.
Girls, eat! Soldiers are starving in the field.
I have no appetite.
Poor Joe. Must be hard to wait on march all day.
Torture. But come the new year, she's taking me to Europe.
I'd 1,000 times rather sit with Aunt March than be the Mingotts' governess. With Mrs. Mingot of the Manhattan Mingotts always talking down to me.
Poor Meg.
At least neither can go to school. The days are quite interminable.
Interminable.
Poor Amy. Girls laugh at my praise, and sniff me just before, and label Papa for being an abolitionist.
Libel. Labels are for pickleballs.
We all got through school, Amy. You'll survive it too. Not bad. Why did she get to stay home?
Because I am stupid. Beth had nervous episodes.
I'm nervous!
Amy,
Hush! Why does she get one thing and me another?
different people need different things.
And you need to go to school. You have a terrible case of the moron.
Joe!
Scribble.
You're the moron! You stupid, inky, stupid, old stupid, Josephine stupid. When I grow up, I am going to run away with a prince. And that's all.
And that's all.
And I don't need school for that. And I shall never spoil my hands with working.
My hands are achy because I am going to be a great writer and make my mark upon the world. And then I'll buy back all the dresses she wants and use spelling primers. And Beth, what can I get you? A whole hothouse of flowers?
All I want is the fairy I have, you bad Joe.
How are you going to become a famous writer? You're just a penniless girl with a nasty temper and a pasted-on mustache. Really, Josephine, you are positively delusional.
In a couple of weeks, I'm going to Europe, and that's where I'll find a way to make my fortune.
Oh,
Europe.
Europe. Nobody cares.
You're just jealous.
Jealous.
You'll see. In Europe, I'll become Shakespeare and Dickens and Thackeray all in one.
Hello, girls.
Honey.
Oh, thank you.
Ah, mustachios, Joe. It's a little early for the theater.
Where were you?
Oh, do you remember that poor immigrant woman with the baby, Mrs. Hummel? Her little boy came begging. I went with him and I found Mrs. Hummel terribly ill and her children crying from hunger. Oh, girls, the conditions.
Poor Margie.
Well,
sure. A damsel in distress should retain an air of mystery. You're one of the March girls, aren't you? I've been watching, seeing you all. I'm Theodore Lawrence. My friends call me Lord.
Lori Lawrence! That's terrible! Why not Theodore?
Just not who I am. Don't you want to go indoors?
Nobody understands in there.
You all seem so happy. That is when I happen to see you.
They tease and scold me and think I'm spoiled. No, nobody even tries to understand me anywhere.
I'm trying.
Well, I own a dozen pickup lines to the other girls at school you see.
Of course.
For if one girl likes another, she gives her a line, and I was becoming a piranha.
Naturally.
And Mr. Smith caught me passing a line,
The scoundrel.
and he brought me to the front of the room, and he took a rod, and he whacked me!
Shall I kill him for you?
Yes, please. It's all red and hot.
Better?
Theodore Lawrence, you cannot escape your lessons forever. Oh, what is that?
It's the neighbor's little girl, Rose.
Hello, neighbor's little girl. Have you heard or...
Well, I'm not a
All
little
right.
girl.
All right, just bring it to her parents.
Well, I am a full-grown
Theodore, you have Latin.
Yes? Can I help you?
I found a damsel in distress upon your skill.
Amy!
What are you doing here?
Christopher Columbus, why aren't you in school? Please excuse us,
I
Mr.
want to talk to Barbie.
Mr.
I want to talk to Barbie.
Please excuse us.
Rose.
John Rose. She may need this.
If she's a damsel in distress, you must be the knight in shining armor.
Theodore. Latin. Latin.
Joe.
Well, there is enough violence in this country without men hitting little girls.
I'm not a little girl.
All right. You can take leave of school for now, Amy.
Huzzah!
And be tutored by me at Rome instead.
Oh.
And no lines in my class.
Let's wash your face. We all had to survive school, Marmy. Why shouldn't she?
Well, you liked school.
I got to stay home, Joe.
Yes, but you're my conscience, is what you are, and Amy's terribly spoiled. What lesson will she learn?
Well, look at Beth's flowers, will you?
These no analogies.
Here is a violet.
How do we care for it, Beth?
They like things tall, not too hot or cold, and they like the shade of other plants, so we pop them with their relations.
And here a rose. What does it need?
You have to put it where sun is, and it's delicate. You have to give it support or it won't thrive.
Ow.
Thorns.
The rose would wilt if she gave it the care of another flower, and the violet too. One isn't better than the other. They just need different things to grow.
So, if Beth is a violet
Oh.
and Amy a rose, what's that?
Oh, a daisy. She bloomed before all the others.
Then I am moss. Dirt.
A rock. You are whatever you are supposed to be. Oh, look at them. Aren't they beautiful together?
The wound is
says I may have a silk when I'm married, but I'll be so old by the time that happens.
I hope so. What?
Why are you holding your poplin like that?
There's a rip in the seat.
Can't you hold your gloves over it?
Still lemonade on them.
And what is this?
A burn, I think.
No, just stand against the wall where nobody can see you. But don't put your hands behind you, or say Christopher Columbus, or stare, or bounce, or breathe, or...
Hey, tell you what. You see me doing something wrong? Give me a poke.
Poking isn't ladylike. I'll give you a cough. Like this.
Really?
Joe, this me not just stand there and act normal. Not normally, Joe, appropriately.
Oh. Is Josephine? And dear Miss March, are you all right?
Yes.
Well, the governess at the ball. My heavens, don't you look smart?
Thank you.
Cinderella before the godmother. Well, poof, here I am. I'll make a princess yet. Ah, yes. Much better. Oh, no. Alakazam! Now, you stay right here. Stay! Meg, you can't see without your glasses.
I can so.
How many fingers am I holding up?
Don't be ridiculous.
You're blind, half naked, and blind.
Don't talk to me like I'm needy, Josephine. I'm your elder, and what's more, I am acting like a lady.
Miss March! Miss March! Look, Cinderella! I've conjured up a wobbly old prince.
It's Mr. Brooks.
Who? The Lawrence boys' tutor? As Miss March is our governess, the two of you should have plenty to talk about. Lesson plans and trigonometry and chalk. Now, I insist that you two fearsome scholars take a turn about the room. Now, go!
Madam?
And Miss Josephine. Oh, dear. Oh, no. Well, I suppose I can dig up some creature for you. Somehow. Some way. Now you stay right there. Stay!
Oh, please, excuse me.
No, say it. I'll go.
If I disturbed you, I'm sorry.
I only got in here well, you know,
Escape?
fellow refugee then.
Don't go away. Unless you'd rather.
I think I've had the pleasure of seeing you before, madam.
I believe you live next door, Sarah.
Funny how a stiff one gets in these situations. Drag me to a social and I'm a cat on a leash.
Dead cat on a leash.
How is your little sister, Miss March?
She's fine, Mr. Lawrence, but I'm not Miss March. I'm Joe.
I'm not Mr. Lawrence. I'm Lord.
Lori Lawrence. That's terrific.
My real name is Theodore, but the boys called me Dora, so I thrashed them into saying Glory instead.
Really?
No. I've never thrashed anybody yet.
Tell you a secret? I hate Josephine, too. Do sit.
Thanks awfully. These shoes hurt like the devil.
These boots are dainty little tortures. But as Aunt March says, let us be elegant or die.
Who's Aunt March?
I'm a businessman. Or lady, I mean. So I wait on my great aunt for wages.
She's a nasty old cat. But come the new year, she's taking me to Europe. Wouldn't bring me along until I could pay for my own board, but I finally saved up enough to go. And who knows what I can become in Europe?
I know something about doing the bidding of cross old people. No, I get tutored. My grandfather has great plans for me and fought me onto the draft. I am someday to be a tedious titan of industry. So I must grind away to college, where I will learn to do what I don't wish to do, in order that I may do more of what I don't like in the future.
Lucky?
What?
Lucky to go to college. How can you complain of that? I'm sorry, I'm so awkward. I always talk too openly. If Meg was here, she'd cough herself into a fit over me being boyish.
No way. I like
I'm not very good at being a lady.
I'm not very good at being a gentleman. So perhaps we should be ourselves.
Do you mind if I take these boots off? They're killing me.
May I do the same?
Christopher Columbus. Look at them, side by side.
I'd rather be a girl than a boy.
You wouldn't.
Then I wouldn't have to do all the things that men are supposed to. Waste away life in billiards and business, march off to work, because I'm feeling as granite. If I were a lady, I'd compose on the piano all day. And nobody would bother me.
Nobody would bother you but to tell you to wash the dishes, or tend the children, or go catch a man before you become an old maid. At least your grandfather has plans for you. I'd like to be a great writer, or a famous actor, or a soldier alongside my father. But I'm scarcely let out of the house without being told what a disgrace I am. If I were a boy, people would care more about what I could do than what I should do, and I'd be thought a tremendous talent, instead of a big ugly stone in the flower garden.
Not ugly at all. I mean, I like your gloves. They're spandy.
Spandy.
What's that?
It's my notebook. I always carry it with me to write down words for my great novel. Spandy. An outfit is made by gloves. That's what Marmee says.
Marmee?
We say it instead of mother. You must think that childish.
Not at all. You're Marmee? I see her sometimes in your parlor. That is, sometimes when you forget to draw the curtains, I can see you all together. I haven't got a mother, anymore. So.
That polka is gay, isn't it?
Do you like to dance?
No. Well, yes, but I'm sure to break something or step on somebody's toes. Or step on something or break somebody's toes.
I'm hard enough.
Oh, I'm such an awful old fellow, honestly.
Oh, come on, Joe. What are you, afraid?
You should be afraid. Or
No. You. Brooks, we were just Theodore. Where are your shoes?
Joe, I can't see anything. There was a blur and then popped in my ankle.
I have your glasses. Do you want them?
The gentleman looking?
Can you walk home?
We can't afford a carriage.
Miss March, I can't bear a damsel in distress. You must take our approach. Fully. I'll just bring our man.
Give them ingots our regrets, Joe.
Bully!
In an appropriate manner.
Grace!
Miss March, I must have given you a wrong turn in the dance. It's my leg.
No, I got myself into this mess. I was being childish and vain about my looks and how everybody's evenings do it.
Nobody's eating.
Pardon me.
And I don't think you could ever be too vain about your looks.
Oh.
Cinderella, your carriage awaits.
Oh. Miss Josephine! Miss Josephine, I've dug somebody up! Well.
You? Mr. Maria?
Oh, my fair Lucella, you shall yet be my bride. My spells will hold and bind you, captive at my side.
Oh, sad my heart, oh, mad my heart, oh, what end of a maiden's heart! Joe, I have some questions about this rhyme scheme. Keep going. I loved you once, Rodrigo, but those days are no more. I can't go back to being who I was before. All things change, Rodrigo. Whatever spell you say, you can't turn me to stone and you can't make me stay.
I can make whatever thing that I wish come true. I am all powerful. I'll show the world. I'll show you. I'll just take you back in time. I'll turn back that clock, back to those better days. Time itself I knock. I will not accept this change. Not now and not ever. I'll make you stay the same, and I'll make it last forever.
Lucella screams thrilling.
Oh, sweet Romella!
Lucella.
This beard keeps falling off.
Lucella screams thrilling.
Oh, sweet Lucella!
Line. It is I.
It is I, Fray Valentino, a wandering knight of some renown. Sword to her dalliance.
Deliverance.
Line.
Sword to her.
Deliverance. Speed to the breast of my mantle. Foe.
Stop, this isn't working.
Of course it's not working. You won't let me get my lines out.
The problem here is that Amy is not a convincing gentleman. And if it's not realistic, why should we care?
This is a play about a wizard.
Without any truth, it's dry and stateless.
Perhaps I can play the gentleman and Amy Lucella.
Ooh.
Amy's too little. I regret to inform you, Miss Amy, that you are dismissed.
Dismissed.
You can't help who you are, dear, but I shall give you an unspeaking role. A fairy, or a servant, or a woodland creature.
You don't need to put that.
No, I don't want anybody in the wrong role. I shall just spirit up an errant knight, a wandering gentleman, somewhere, somehow. Humana, shalakazam!
Mr. Lawrence!
The brave Valentino! Oh gosh.
On guard.
Oh. Ha! 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 Whoops.
Mr. Lawrence, get down from there!
I'm sorry.
Ha! Joe. Ha! Ha! Ha!
Josephine!
Aha.
Joe! Can I speak to you for a moment? Hold, Valentino. Diego wishes to decide.
You don't want boys here, Joe. He'll make fun of us.
Lori isn't like that, Meg. We become such friends in the last week, and he knows loads about sword fighting and pistachios and wonderful man things that I for one want to know.
This is a ladies' club.
A few of those keys are broken, aren't they? I tinker on my own piano a bit. Perhaps I can fix them.
See, as gentle as any girl, and he's lonely in that big house with nobody to talk to but his mean old grandfather and that stuffy tutor Brooks.
Mr. Brooks isn't stuffy.
Please, Meg, please. I want it. I need it so much.
Mr. Lawrence? Welcome to our company.
Beth, strike up a victory march.
I'll find a way to fix those keys.
You must allow me to do Valentino. I finally got to stick, see? Oh my gosh.
The damsel.
No.
Play, Beth, play.
Ladies.
Oh, gosh.
On guard.
Ladies. A gentleman's come calling.
Grandfather.
Brooks tells me you've been neglecting your studies, Theodore. You have a part to play, sir, not amongst the women. We are too old for these games. Go.
No, Joe. You can't keep him locked away like an ogre. He's a growing boy. He needs company and amusement and sunlight in which to bloom.
God, Joe, what are you saying?
He doesn't need your rescue, madam. He's not some damsel in distress.
He's a gentleman in distress. And without him, our play is a disaster. Please.
Christopher Columbus. Joe, you shouldn't have interfered.
I can't abide seeing a body stuffed into the wrong role.
I don't know, Miss Meg. It's good to make friends with that boy. He may take a shine to one of you.
Hannah.
This is all an abominable Brooks fault for tatting.
He isn't abominable.
What?
You're abominable.
What? Ugh. Actresses. Why are you all dressed up?
Where's Lori?
Gone.
This is all your fault, Josephine. You have ruined my day, and Meg's day, and Christmas.
Enter. Enter.
Ah,
Mr. Lawrence, sir, I came to ask you if you won't let, please, your grandson do our theatrical.
Why do girls all think Theodore needs rescuing? Am I, as your sister said, an elder?
No, sir. Lonely.
Me?
Lori, sir. And he was kind about my piano. And looked so happy when Meg said he might join our company. And if not, our play is a disaster, said Joe. And Amy said our Christmas is ruined.
What is your name?
Beth.
You must think me the villain from Mr. Dickens' book about March to Ruin Christmas.
I think people don't always see exactly what they do, sir.
I imagine you see. I had a little girl once, with eyes like yours. You like this piano? That belonged to her, Theodore's mother.
What happened to her?
She grew up. Run back to your mother.
Oh, sad my heart, oh mad my heart, oh what end of a maiden's art.
Other way, oh sad my heart, oh mad my part.
No notes, Joe. You're lucky we came back at all.
Yes, no notes, Josephine. You promised.
Oh, sad my heart, oh mad my part.
oh, what end of a maiden's art!
The brave Valentino!
The foul replica.
What are you doing here?
It's a holiday miracle, Lucella. May I rejoin your company?
No.
Meg,
No, Lori, not even upset your grandfather.
It's blessed by the old man himself. He had a visitation of the conscience.
Beth? But she couldn't have. She's Beth. What can I do for her? What can I? Anything. Christmas. What does she want for Christmas? What does she buy herself for her daughter?
She's getting something from Marmy.
I never felt like such a selfish child. I shall do the same. I'll get something from Arby instead of a gift for myself.
Me too.
All right. I will too.
All at once, I'm sure.
We can do better than that.
Christmas.
Oh, Merry Christmas.
Would you like to dance?
Oh my god.
There's music.
Christmas music, Brooks.
I'd like to try again.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. I'll just.
No, I mean, yes. Let's.
Oh my god.
See that?
No, Lori, I went blind for the holidays.
It's romantic.
It's disgusting.
You have such a low opinion of matrimony.
Matrimony. This is one dance. One incredibly awkward dance.
That's how it starts.
Meg is too young to be thinking about marriage.
We all grow up eventually.
Stop that. How could Meg want that?
Disgust of us, non us disputed. Disgustivus non est disputado. Whatever Brooks said. Taste is not disputable.
He would lecture in a dead language. Stuff you old Brooks.
What do you want, old fellow? For Christmas.
Boot lacings.
Be serious, Joe. What do you really want? More than anything. I'll buy you three.
Genius. Don't you wish you could buy it, Lori?
I wish you granted many things. Well,
Well, what?
I thought you liked to dance.
Not like that.
We can take off our shoes.
I'll dance to Lori.
I'll get you yet, Joe.
Lori, look. Oh, could that be? Do we have to get it right now?
Perhaps it's St. Nicholas.
Oh, thank you. Oh, is this the large household?
It is.
Telegram.
Merry Christmas.
Marmee?
Mrs. March, your husband is gravely wounded. Come at once, Harwood Hospital, Washington.
But it's Christmas.
We'll get you a ticket to Washington, Mrs. March, next train out.
I'll run to the station now.
No, it's
So
Christmas.
let me give you something. Martin. Mrs. March, let me go with you.
No,
A lady shouldn't be down there unescorted. Let me do my duty.
thank you. Oh, Joe. I'll need what we have in the kitchen.
If we empty the kitty, how will we pay the rent?
Oh, gee, I don't know. Oh, Joe. I'm going to need all of it. I don't think that you can go to Europe, dearest.
or do anything, and you always say we each can play our part. And I thought of the wigmaker shop, and now I always see tails of hair there. And so I ran down the street and pounded on the wigmaker's door and burst into his Christmas and scared his wife half to death. But her son's in the army, so once I blubbered it all out, she made him give me a good price. 25, see? I never felt a thing, just a big weight off my shoulders. And I saved a lot for you, so you could lay away as you did when we were children. I bet it's the last girl song you left for many of us. From me. Maury, aren't you pleased? Oh. My little women. Marches. March. Sisters, will you join us? Sisters, will you join us? Sisters, will you join us? For the union keeps us strong. It feels as if there's been an earth shake.
Earth shake.
Earthquake, Amy.
Don't write that down, Josephine. Don't you dare write that down. Josephine!
Amy, don't shout. It isn't ladylike.
Tell her not to write.
Tell her not to put on airs.
My head hurts.
Girls, stop yelling. Yelling is not for ladies. And if you don't get these decorations put away, I'm going to give all your things to the street Irish. I swear I will.
Yes, Hannah. We really ought to pull these decorations down.
I can't. We're going to visit the poor Hummel children. The baby's been sick. You or Meg ought to go with me, Joe. I don't know what to do for her. I can't today, but I have to write tomorrow. And to Brooks.
Don't be impertinent, Amy.
Don't be ridiculous, Amy.
And I have to dictate the week's menu to Hannah, for I'm mistress of the house now, you know?
Oh, really, Miss Meg? You should learn to cook yourself. Heaven knows you're old enough.
Mistress of the house.
Dictate the menu, my left foot.
Joe?
I can't today. I have business.
What business? Plans with Lori. He was whispering to you yesterday. I know you're plotting something.
Eavesdropping is very unladylike.
Amy, will you come with me to the Hummels?
I cannot go to see the dirty little Hummels, Elizabeth. For I have business of my own. Big, important business.
Hello. Why all the long faces?
Miss Valentino, the walls have ears.
Grace!
Miss Meg, it's time to get those fine hands dirty.
Amy,
I have business.
Joe March, published author. Huzzah! Huzzah! Huzzah!
One teeny tiny story in one little newspaper.
But my first pay as a writer, $30,000. Can you believe it?
He ought to have paid more.
You drove a hard bargain. He didn't want to get into that.
This is the first of many.
Really think so?
You'll be the talk of the union, of the whole planet.
I do want to be Lori. That's what I wish more than anything. I don't want to just, write sentimental little lady stories. I don't want to have a
you've ever wanted.
I can't thank you enough, Lord, for having the idea to do this.
I had to make up for you because you got out of Europe, didn't I?
With wages like this, I'll get there soon.
We made a pretty good team pulling together.
Mismatched team. I don't think that publisher believed you were my agent. You ought to have told him you're my brother.
Your brother? No.
Hello? Beth? The Hummel baby died, Joe. I was holding her, and I looked down, and I thought, maybe if I prayed, or if I sang to her, or if I pretended it didn't happen, it wouldn't be true, but I was just being childish to think I could make it better by wishing. Lori, have you got scarlet fever? Joe did before I was born.
When I was 7.
Scarlet fever? The other Hummels have sore throats. And my head hurts.
Aha! I caught you both. Amy's never had it. The game, I tell you, is on.
Amy, you have to go.
What? Lori? Please, don't send me away. Joe, please.
She'll be better in a week or in a day or two. But we'll send for the doctor just in case.
Beth? Beth? I am mistress of the house now. Scarlet fever? And I have to dictate the week's money to Hannah, for I am mistress of the house now, you know. To the ghost of Christmas past, from Mr. Scrooge.
But it's Christmas.
Come round, me girls. Beth? 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 I am mistress of the house now, you know. Scarlet fever? And I have to dictate the week's money to Hannah, for I am the mistress of the house now, you know. To the ghost of Christmas past, from Mr. Scrooge.
But it's Christmas.
Come round, you girls. Beth? 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 Beth?
Should we write to Marnie and frighten the poor woman? Don't you dare. I wouldn't write to her unless things were very bad. Miss Beth will be better before the week is through.
Lori, you're still here.
Of course. Please let me do something for you, Joe. No, I can provide damsel in distress.
Lori? Grace.
I took care of all of you since you were babies, each one growing up different than the others. Miss Beth was always so delicate.
She'll be better soon, won't she? Hannah? Should we write to Marnie?
No, I'll do it myself.
Please don't scold me.
Amy, you're supposed to be on marches.
I ran away. Please don't make me go.
Beth isn't infectious anymore.
She's too young. What shall we do?
Joe, look.
I can make whatever thing that I wish come true. I'm all powerful. I'll show the world. Show you. I'll just take you back in time. I'll turn back that clock. Back to those better days. I'm in Self by Mom. I will not accept this change, not now and not ever. I'll make it stay the same, and I'll make it last forever. Valentino!
Follow Rodrigo. Wait, stop. Stop! What is Valentino's motivation in this scene?
What?
We don't have a Luchella anymore, so why does he want to fight Rodrigo? Why wouldn't they just, I don't know, go play billiards or something? Why are we pretending it's the same?
Worry.
Now that Meg's gone, perhaps she could play with me.
Meg's coming back. She's just busy with the babies for a bit.
I won't change anytime soon, Joe.
I'm Rodrigo.
I need a break.
Beth, can you give us 5 minutes?
Why don't you want to play Luchella? You get to drag around a costume jewelry, scream thrilling,
You've answered your own question.
and you get to flirt with the loyal-hearted Valentino.
Marmee doesn't approve of flirts.
Flirting is just a game that men and women can play. You like games?
Not like that.
Well, I'm glad. Some of the ladies I meet go on at such a rate that I'm embarrassed for them. But like Sally Maygot, if you had heard how she had spoken to me on last week's dance, and if she knew how us men talked about her afterwards, if you could be in my place, you would see things that would astonish you.
If I could be in your place.
What?
Why should you mock girls for doing just what you all do? Ladies can never win that game, can they?
Don't be thorny, Joe.
Well, one set of rules for you and another for me. Isn't that right? Always. Always, always.
I only think some girls do flirt with me, you know, in life. But I prefer what you do. Don't do. I prefer you, old fellow, just as you are. Won't you show me some kindness, Joe? I'm off to college tomorrow, and I won't see you for months and months.
I know.
Will you cry, watching me ride away on my white steed?
I'll be burning up with jealousy, wishing I could play your part. Might as well wish for the moon. Instead, I'll wither away in Aunt March's service, clinging to her phantom promises of Europe till I turn gray.
Tell me what I can do to make you happy.
Just do your best in school, since I can't.
I'll make something for myself, for you. But you have to promise me something in return. Promise you won't just roll around here snuffling. Promise me you'll finally finish that novel you've been scribbling away at for years and send it out into the world.
Well, I don't know that it's ready to go into the world.
We won't get what we wish for if we only try. And send out that whopping novel, I will give you what you've always wanted.
Bootlaces?
Go. I will take you to Europe.
Lori!
We'll go together if Aunt Marge doesn't take you first.
Really?
I have the money. It'll be an adventure. Just you and me. Just as long as we stay true to each other. Do you promise?
Go and make yourself useful out there, since you've now grown too tall to be ornamental. I will miss you so much.
Damn it, Joe. I'm too old for that anymore.
Lori, that said that you need a new cello. I'll play with you.
We're done. For now. Swear you'll see me off tomorrow, Joe?
As I am a gentleman, Amy, we could still rehearse. You could play the cello if you promise to take it seriously and memorize your lines properly.
And whom will we be doing this play? Marmee? Father? They have grandchildren to amuse them now.
Amy,
Nobody needs this anymore, Josephine. Nobody wants it. This kind of thing is inappropriate for women of your age. I'm doing you a favor by telling you. Did I hear you say you'll see Lori off tomorrow?
yes,
Well, you can't. For you promised to call an out march with me.
spend enough time bowing and scraping on March in my working hours.
Poor people are well advised to please rich ones.
So we're to waste away our days, pandering to millionaires, just because they have money?
Money that we need. You pretended such a hardship sitting without March, but she's paid you for it.
Amy,
You have no idea what it's like. You have no idea how terrible it is to spend years pretending to be someone you're not.
Maybe it's time to be realistic, Josephine, about your prospects. Give up childish and, frankly, egocentric fantasies about showing them all and setting the world on fire, and you'll resent people less. It's not everyone else's fault that you don't feel like you're living up to your potential.
Amy,
Just bite your tongue and humor poor old Aunt March. You don't have to agree to be agreeable.
What about Lori?
He'll be better off without you. Joe, tomorrow, I trust that you will wear something appropriate.
Joe.
child, I am perfectly capable of doing it myself. Oh, God. Miss Amy?
Sorry.
What a remarkable outfit, Josephine.
Thank you, Aunt. I so agree.
Read to us.
This is a social call, Auntie. I'm not here to work.
Fordyce of sermons.
Sermon 1. She knows her place.
No complaint, no complaint.
You look well, Amy.
A lady prizes presentation.
Why, thank you, Auntie. So do you.
So do you, so do you.
A lady speaks with discretion.
And Polly is so charming.
No. Mind your fingers. A lady behaves cautiously.
Charming.
Charlie!
How does your father fare, child? A little better, March.
Better. Not for long, not for long.
The lady holds her tongue.
We ought never have gone to the war. Or then we should never have had a war at all. Oh, Aunt, why should we poke our noses down south? Lincoln ought never to have pressed his agenda. Now,
The
Auntie,
lady holds her tongue.
we ought to focus on the Union and put the homeland first.
Let's not talk politics.
But your parents are both the same. Your father and his radical abolitionism,
A lady holds her tongue.
and your mother and her immigrant trash. I told her, I said, you go amongst that filthy boat rabble, and you never know what will come trailing home after you. And look what happened. She never listened to sage advice from cooler heads. No, she always wished to slum around amongst the lesser classes. And so she nearly killed your half-wit sister. Josephine? What on earth, Joe? Josephine. Josephine?
You're right. You're so right, Aunt March. You're so right, Amy. We never should have gotten involved in the war. Who cares if people are being enslaved? That's hundreds of miles away. Why should it bother us? Why should we take any action? Who cares if families are starving in the tenements? That's right in our backgrounds. Why should we look at people? No, I think we should sit on our hands and shut our mouths lest we disturb others. Civility at all costs. That's what I say. Civility before humanity. We should have no objections. Is that it, Amy? No egocentric aspirations of changing the world. We should be adults. And the adult thing is to do nothing and say nothing. And if we accomplish nothing, then that's for the best. We should just stay at home and shut our eyes and accept the same evils forever. You made your point. You made me quiet now. Christopher Columbus.
What a speech, Josephine. But I am glad to know your true thoughts at last. Oh, Miss Amy, I have long planned to make a European tour.
Long plan indeed.
And since Josephine is so cross-patched against leaving home, or keeping a civil tongue in her head, I wondered if you might like to be my lady companion.
Auntie, you've been promising me this for years.
Don't you yell, Josephine!
After all this time, after all this work,
I promised to bring a lady companion. A lady.
Amy. Yes! Oh, yes, please! I'll march! I thank you! Marmee, there is nothing to be done, Joe. Aunt chooses Amy. Amy's too young.
I'm not. I'm a grown woman. And it's your own fault anyways. If you hadn't been so nasty and intemperate and bitter.
From years of swallowing bite. Right, girls, please. You'll wake your father.
You think I'm stupid, Josephine. But I know more about the world than you ever did. You think that if you go to Europe, your life will be so different. That you'll get to do and be whatever you want. But Europe isn't the set of one of your theatricals. You don't get to make up what happens in life. There are rules over there, just like here. Aunt March is taking me along because I'm smart enough to keep my peace. Because I act like a lady, and you never do.
Don't you understand, Amy? I would make a dreadful lady, even if I tried, even if I wanted to be one. Look at what I'll say.
No, I'll show him. I'll go to Europe, and I won't have to bow and scrape and sacrifice every part of me to get ahead. I can do it my own way. How? My novel. I promised Laurie, and he promised me. I have to write.
Joe,
I have to write. Meg! Meg, it's been months since you visited. What are you doing here? I knew you'd be back.
am I too late for rehearsal?
Meg, are the babies all right? What? Is that blood? It's jam. Oh, jam. Blood. Joe, you've been writing too many stories. Don't be so dramatic.
Why are you crying?
Where is Laurie?
She's changing Papa's bandages.
I'll come back another time.
You can talk to me.
I need a grown woman's perspective.
Well, I'm here, Meg.
I can't say it. It's too shameful.
Try.
Well, I'm home with the twins, you know, and Debbie has started to crawl. I can't leave them alone for a moment when I find her headed towards the fire.
Yes.
And Daisy has the colic. She won't stop crying, and they're both teething.
Yes.
And I never realized what an angel Hannah is around here. With all the chores, they just never end. We can't afford any help. John works hard enough just to keep a roof over our head. I'm so tired of being poor. It's not fun at all being mistress of the house, really. So I'm alone all day, Joe, and all day of every day I'm fighting. I'm fighting against all the bottles and nappies and swaddling clothes in the world, and I'm always losing. But today, they finally took a nap at the same time, and it was so quiet. And I sat and I thought, what if I could have anything I wished for in the world right now? And I sat and I thought, what I want, all I want is jam.
It's okay to have jam.
So I tore through the cupboard and I found some dusty old pot of raspberry and I ate it right out of the jar, Joe, like a child. I was so happy. For one moment, one little peaceful moment just for me. And then, just then, like she sensed it, Daisy woke up and started wailing, and that woke up Debbie, and he started wailing, and I should have gone and picked them up, but I couldn't. I started wailing. And that's how John found me crying and covered in jam with the babies screaming in our nursery.
Oh,
And John asked why I hadn't picked up the babies, and I cried. And then he asked me why I hadn't made dinner, and I cried. And then he asked me why I was such a mess, and I cried. And then he told me I was being hysterical. And I told him that hysterical is just what men call women who bear and bear what men never could, and then finally snap.
hi, stuffy old gross.
Isn't he stiff and stuffy? Thank you. And then we had a big row, and I told him if he wanted a perfect lady at all times, he could go out and find one. And he stormed out. And I just wanted to come home. You know, real home, of course. I just wanted to come back and be a little girl again. And not somebody's crying mother or somebody's jam-covered wife.
Then do that, Meg. Come back and live here.
Could the babies come too? I couldn't leave them.
They could stay in the attic.
I don't think there'd be space enough. They just keep growing and growing.
Everything can be just as it was, Meg.
What about John?
Forget him. It never happened. Stuffy old gross.
Meg, I'm sorry. I've been working so hard and it was very cruel. Very
Stiff?
rigid. Yes, I'm feeling. Very,
Stuffy?
very stuffy. Please, come home, Meg. I need you. The babies need you.
No, not stuffy.
Enter. Enter. Who's that?
It's Joe March.
Who?
We met last year. You published my short story in your paper, The Spell of Rodrigo.
I buy a lot of stories. You bring another?
I brought something even better. My very first world premiere novel.
No.
A whole work about Rodrigo. An epic. It has everything. Love, tragedy, sword fights, pirates, mermaids, dragons, and death, and birth, and heavy themes. And it's set all over Europe, so.
Not in the market for ladies' novels.
But you have a press downstairs with books in the window.
Those are works of literature, not sentimental pieces.
This is serious. I've worked on it for years.
I assume you're a woman? Then this is a lady's novel. Doesn't matter how you dress it up. Listen, Miss March. There's a legitimate place for women's voices. Bring me another sweet little story. Help sell powder come on next to the ads.
This is a whole book.
15 for a story. And put some heaving bosoms in it.
15? Last time you paid me 30.
Meow. Seems to me that last time you had a common head negotiating for you. Where's your agent? Some gentlemen won't pay a lady at all, but I'm forward thinking. Miss March, little advice. Next time you step into this world, you bring that agent. For your father. For your husband. Remember, I'm one of the good ones.
How did it go? They didn't want me.
Are you alright?
I was just being childish.
Do you want to write? Will it make you feel better?
My stories are lightweight, sentimental. They don't mean anything.
No. Maybe try writing something real. Something from your life.
My life it's. Nobody wants to read about that. About a house full of stupid, naive little girls. I want someone like me, someone awkward and deluded and not a real woman, or
That's not true.
it is, and wishing it was different won't change anything.
Do you want to put on a play?
Or I'm too old for all that now.
Will you tell me a story? A real story?
Stop.
Can anything make you feel better, Joe?
No. Not anything? Glory!
Ah, Miss March, Mr. Lawrence from next door. You may remember from our misbegotten youth.
Stop that!
No. How do I look, Joe? Like a real college man?
You look like a man. Wait, how do you get it from?
Studied myself to a skeleton all semester and got top marks with honors.
Oh, Glory!
I was motivated.
I'm so proud of you.
I've been a good a good man.
A good old fellow.
How have you been, old fellow?
One trouble comes on top of another.
Come, what's the matter? You know I can't bear a damsel in distress.
I can't say. It's too shameful.
Couldn't you finish your novel?
I did finish. It's here, see?
3 cheers for the great authoress! Huzzah! Huzzah!
I took it to the publisher, and he was dreadful. And I've been working so hard for so long, and Amy's going to Europe because she's a lady, and Meg's gone forever because she's a mother, and I'm not anything. There's no place for me in this world, and everything's changing, and everyone's growing up in a way, and I don't know what to do.
Hold on to me. So you don't have a publisher yet, but you'll find one or something. You just gotta keep trying.
But if I don't get something published, Lori, I can never be one of the great minds. I'll just be a nobody, serving my time, wasting my time serving little rich people in Young March, with no money and no importance, till the day I die and am forgotten.
Since when are you so grim?
Since you went away?
Well, you don't have to make money, you know.
Of course I do.
Perhaps someone could just give it to you. Don't laugh. A sort of a knight, maybe, like Ray Valentino.
It's just a story. I should know I'm the one who made it up.
A friend then. Somebody who loves you.
Lori.
I have loved you ever since I first saw you. Joe. Won't you? It's perfect, you must admit that. I'm one of the family already, and I have money, so you'll never have to work again. I told you I would take you to Europe. It'll be our honeymoon.
So, Amy is a lady, Meg is a mother, and I'd be a wife?
I don't want to change you, Joe. I want you to be you, and me to be me, and us to be together.
Can't we just stay as we are?
I can't pretend that we're still just little children playing fellows. I need something more. Don't you?
Not that. Oh, please don't cry.
I know, it's not manly.
Oh, please, it's not that, I swear.
Don't you love me even a little, Joe?
Not a little, Lord. So much. But not as you want me to. It's just not me.
I'm not going back to college now.
What?
I was only there for you.
Lori, you'll get over this after a while and find some girl who will adore you and be a lady for your fine house. Me, you'd grow ashamed of me by and by, and you'd come to hate my writing, and we would be unhappy.
That's not true.
You've just built something up in your head. You're playing a part, some idea of a man you picked up from your friends or college or the world. It's not me. It's not even you. We can go right back to being who or what we were. All you have to do is just give up this childish fantasy.
It's not childish, Joe. It's called growing up. It's real. And we can never go back. Why can't you want what any other woman would want?
Because I'm not like other women. I thought you understood.
I hope you get what you do want, Joe. Whatever that is.
Lori? Lori! Oh!
Not home. Not now.
Lori! What was that about? Nothing. Why are you so dressed up?
No reason. What did you do to Lori?
Leave me alone, Amy! No. I'm feeling out of your breath. I'll
Enter!
Can't you play something gayer, Lori?
No. You can tell Joe. I won't bother your family anymore.
Your family.
I'm going away then.
Where?
Not back to college.
Maybe to Europe? Amy's going with Aunt March, you know. I'm sure Amy would love a companion. Or is it in Italy?
Amy is just a little girl.
Not anymore. You must see that. And she's fond of you. I came here once to talk to your grandfather about changing his mind. It was hard, but then things got better for all of us.
Everything's ruined forever for me now.
Nothing lasts forever. Lori, I think sometimes we want so badly we don't see what we have.
Escape into writing for a while, Joe. Who knows what will come of it in the end? I should go check on Papa. Has anybody seen my book? Well, maybe it's under here.
Amy, do you have it? I do not. Maybe it's in the other room. I warned you. What? You've been torturing me for years, writing down every word I misspoke, making me feel stupid. Rampaging through life with your rough ways, never caring if you hurt me, or Lori, or anybody. But you'll have nothing to show for it now, for it's gone. What? If you're looking for your notebook, Josephine, there you should find your lesson at last. This notebook? What? This is the book I write your malapropisms in.
Wait, Amy, what did you learn?
Not the red book here? Joe?
No, no, no!
Amy is right. It's been years, and we've never had peace. We're too different. We should just give up and go our separate ways.
But we're family.
Why should people be forced together when they want nothing in common? Amy will go to Europe, and then to some gentleman. I'll stay here. Always. I get older, angrier, more and more bitter. Let us grow apart. It's healthier for everyone involved.
I can't believe that's right.
People change. They move on and away. The bonds, the dreams we start out with are childish. They don't mean anything now.
No.
I'm tired of fighting everything, breaking myself against every wall. I'm done. Let the war be over.
Sisters, sisters, will you join us? Sisters, sisters, will you join us? Sisters, sisters, will you join us? In the day of
Anna, go fetch the doctor quickly.
It was an accident! You're not my sister. It's an accident, yes. A little monster like you, my sister. Amy, yes. All my stories. You're my child. Leave off all my stories. You're my child. Leave off. You're not your sister. You're not your sister. Gone. Amy. It was an accident. Gone. It was an accident. You're not my sister. It's an accident, yes. A little monster like you, my sister. Amy, yes. All my stories. You're my child. Leave off all my stories. You're my child. Leave off. You're not your sister. You're not your sister. Gone. Amy. It was an accident. Gone. It was an accident. You're not my sister. It's an accident, yes. A little monster like you, my sister. Amy, yes. All my stories. You're my child. Leave off all my stories. You're my child. Leave off. You're not your sister. You're not your sister. Gone. Amy. It was an accident. Gone. It was an accident. You're not my sister. It's an accident, yes. A little monster like you.
Good morning. Is the doctor here? Norma's talking to him now. How long have you been feeling sick again?
I never really felt well after the fever. And I know I'll never get better.
Don't say that.
What did the doctor say?
Hang the doctor.
So, I was right. I'm ashamed. I've done so little that I'm not like the rest of you. I never made plans about what I do when I grew up. Thought of being married or moving on. I couldn't imagine myself anything but stupid, fat, sitting at home.
You're not.
But I never wanted to go away. I'm afraid of being homesick, Joe. And I worry about all of you without me.
Don't worry. I'll take care of everyone, just as you do.
What?
It's all right. I've decided to give up on my fantasies of riding out and changing the world, running away to Europe. I'll
I'll stay at home and be everything to Father and Marmee. I'll give up writing and I'll make the house cheerful. I'll do my duty.
What?
I have finally grown up.
What?
Beth,
How can you say that?
I have no heart for writing anymore, and I thought you'd be pleased.
That's not growing up. That's giving up.
Please calm down.
So you'd put the new Beth to them, Joe? That's not the part for you. You get the privilege of growing up. So use it. Don't try to waste your life being a violet if you're a chestnut fir, prickly on the outside and soft inside, or a big rigid oak tree, or a stupid rock even, or whatever it is you find out that you are, Joe. I don't lost that.
Beth, I haven't seen you angry before.
You've proven you provoke anyone. Don't give up. Write the real stories. Write better ones. You promised me.
Is there anything I can get you, Beth?
All I want is the family I have. You bad, Joe. Where's Amy?
Oh, she'll visit later with Meg and the babies.
I know you two are different, but make amends.
I don't think.
Bring her and Lori. Bring them together. Joe, tell me a story. Now, a real one.
Once upon a time, there was a family. And that family lived in a small house in the shadows of a big city. And outside that city was an even bigger country.
And that country went to war.
To war with itself.
That was hard.
Yes. But the family stayed together. Because even if the world had split apart, together they were whole.
Nothing lasts forever.
But the best of them all, the conscience of the family, her name was Beth.
And when that girl died,
No, Beth. In this story, the girl never dies.
Marmee, will you bring the flowers closer? Look at them, all together. So beautiful.
Beth? That little girl helped her family, though they were imperfect. She did her work, though it was humble. She learned her lessons, though they were small. She didn't have magical powers. She didn't go on big adventures. And she loved her monster instead of slaying it. Beth's story wasn't a great epic. That's why it needs to be told. In this story, the girl never dies.
Joe,
Thank you.